All right, we're going to hop into the best jobs in the world. All right,
let's get it.
We each have, I have 6. Kyle has
5.
5. All right.
You go first.
Well, podcast host.
Yeah, that's my number 1.
Hell yeah. I mean, obviously, we love doing this show.
That's our dream.
We've mentioned it before. That's our dream. Like, obviously, we're like kind of joking around, but when you actually think about it, the fact that people can make a living and actually, like, if your podcast get big enough, you can actually make quite a good living by literally just talking, and people actually care enough about your opinions to hear you talk for hours at a time. Like, I heard a quote one time where it's like, oh, if you want to be a YouTuber, you have to have like an ego problem because you are assuming that people care enough about you, this random person, to sit and like watch your life. And it's kind of the same with podcasts. Like the fact that we think we're cool enough where we deserve an hour of people's day twice a week.
I don't think we deserve, but if people want to listen to it, then like, I think I enjoy listening to podcasts like this.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like there's a market for it. So
yeah.
Why not? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, obviously that's my mindset too. Like I like serious podcasts, but ever since I found certain podcasts that aren't as serious, like I didn't even know that this was a type of a thing before.
I didn't either.
But like at the start of 2018, I found like my first couple like less serious podcasts, and they're some of my favorites. Mm-hmm. So,
well, I mean, obviously we're doing something, right? We're closing in on 2,000 views.
Yeah.
In a month.
Yeah.
Like,
so
2,000 times somebody has said, yes, this is for me. So,
yeah, we get messages from people that say that, like, we got a comment the other day where this guy said he was listening to our podcast for his 8-hour shift at work every day for a week.
Dude, that's a lot of us. Too much us.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
That's dedication?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, bro.
What's one of your best jobs?
Okay, so I had podcasters, my first one. Next one, farmer.
Okay.
So I've always kind of had this weird, I was going to say fetish. That's not the right word. Just like this, I've had this fascination with farming, and I always thought it'd be kind of cool. Maybe it was when I was little, I would see all this land and I would just be like, I wish I had that much property to where I could just go play wiffle ball or like go make a little baseball field or something. Like have a whole football field for my friends.
You do realize owning land and being a farmer are entirely like different.
No, I know. But if you
like owning land is one thing.
I know. But like all you have is just your land, right? And your crops. And as the more I'm saying it, the more sucky it sounds.
I'm listening.
But like your job is just you wake up, your rooster's crowing, you get up, it's just calm, peace and quiet. You just go outside and you just start working on your crops. And you have machines. You're not doing it all by hand. Like a farmer in like the 1800s, like that's gotta suck.
Yeah.
You're picking everything by hand. Like you just have those machines that spray all your crops. You probably just maybe walk around, make sure, smell the soil. You probably eat the soil and you're like, this is good. This is good.
Okay.
You feed the horses and the cows.
I think you're underestimating how much work owning a farm would be.
Look, I know. I'd hire some people, some trusted people.
I think that running a farm is one of the most exhausting and like time-consuming jobs there is.
Yeah,
it's like your life.
Okay, well, that's fine, but the thing that I would say is I would take a section of my land and then just it's like Field of Dreams. Like I'd have a nice baseball field. Like I played at a field that was like literally a Field of Dreams field.
Would you like rent it out to people or you just keep it for yourself?
I would do what that guy did because he literally had a farm. And I mean, have you seen Field of Dreams? Yeah. And he had a section cut out that he just made a baseball field, and like the outfield wall was like
corn, right?
No, in the movie it is, but it was like just a mashup of like tables and like like random shit that he found from around the farm, and just made this fence, and it was like a great field. Dude, that's just awesome.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean,
maybe I don't want to be a farmer, but just in a weird way, I kind of want to be that isolated.
Yeah. So if you got really, really, really rich, would you go buy like a farmland? Like not as your main place, but would you have farmland somewhere?
Maybe not farmland, but I would want some isolated area with a big yard.
Okay. That's different than farming.
Like maybe like a cabin with a big yard.
Okay. I feel you. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I would say being a backup quarterback.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That's nice.
Now, obviously, a lot of work would go into that, but I'm just thinking, like, if I could just snap my fingers and have a job,
I'm a backup quarterback.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Preferably a backup to a really good quarterback, though. Because,
reliably healthy quarterback.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, like, I don't want to play.
Like Russell Wilson's backup. He's never missed a game.
Yeah.
Ever.
And the thing is, a backup quarterback gets paid more than any other backup position, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you're very valuable, so you're going to get paid a lot, but the odds of you ever having to do anything aren't that high. And if you're a backup, you go in, long career, and people don't expect a lot from you.
It's like, we got our backup in. Then if you do something good, it's like you're Nick Foles. You're
like
a hero. Literally a hero. And they call you Big Dick Nick.
And then if you do bad, it's like, that's whatever.
It's just a backup.
Yeah.
It's Josh McCown. Whatever.
Yeah. And there's people that can, Josh McCown, back up his entire career. I looked up his net worth. It was like
a lot.
Like 15 million or something.
I mean, he played for like 20 years. He probably had like at least 7 contracts, 8 contracts.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'd be cool.
Okay. Next, I have nature dude. So one of those people that, look, I'm not saying I personally would love it, but I guess maybe the main thing here is just doing something that you love and making a career out of it, which I think is the best way to have a career.
Yeah.
But those people, like Bear Grylls kind of person, or Les Stroud, where you just love nature and you love surviving and you just make a career out of it and you make great money.
Yeah.
And you just go out into nature.
Yeah. I feel like being a host of any sort of show would be cool. Like, you're an entertainer, but
Jeff from Survivor, that's the best job, dude. He just lives on a beautiful island, probably brings his family with him. He films for like a month.
The Bachelor guy,
Chris Harrison.
Yeah,
he's awesome, dude. He's a cool guy too. I watched a couple of videos with him on like Barstool or something. He's like a nice guy. Like,
is he known for anything other than being the host of The Bachelor?
Well, he was saying he used to be a sports broadcaster before that, but yeah, he's known for The Bachelor.
Okay. Or like Maddie Matheson, is that his name? He's a cook, like a chef.
Oh, really?
With like a chef show.
Oh, that's sick.
Any sort of like cook, like any sort of job where you can just like monetize what you're into.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But like, what if you're into like frisbees or like
you gotta have
like
something
bird
cool.
chirping or something?
Yeah, you gotta have cooler interests. You gotta have a cool interest and then be good at it.
Yeah,
and then make a career.
Yeah. The next one I have is like a fitness influencer. I hate that word.
It's kind of the same kind of thing. It's like doing something that you love and just making a career out of it.
Yeah, but particularly the fitness one, because like they make money off of sponsorships, and then a lot of them also like sell like programs or whatever. But essentially, you're getting paid to like stay looking really good, like just to be in really good shape. So you're getting paid to essentially like work out.
Your job is just go to the gym, look sexy,
and like eat
healthy, and then just wear whatever you're promoting and then just promote it.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
It sounds pretty cool. I mean, obviously I'm sure there's more that goes into it, but that'd be pretty dope. Like, imagine having so many followers that like companies email you and say, we'll pay you $10,000 if you post a photo with this shirt. I'm like, okay,
sure.
Like, that'd be awesome.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Next,
if you had to pose with a dildo on your Instagram for $5,000, would you do it?
Yeah.
But in like your caption also had to be like, this is my favorite accessory. Big fan of it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, be sure to use my promo code Kyle for 10% off the new vibrator dildo.
I probably
I've been using it for years.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
That's a little. Maybe a little more.
Okay.
Okay. Next, I have anyone that's it's more common, I think, in baseball or sports that have a lot of foreign people, but just being a translator. Like we've talked about it before, but like the Mariners have had some Japanese players on their team, and they just have a translator that goes out with them, and he just runs out to the mound, and he just like translates back and forth. And he runs back. And he just hangs out with the team, and he's boys with everybody.
Yeah.
You just hang out. You're around the game. You just watch games every single day, and you get paid.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
And you literally just have to speak.
Yeah, you just speak
your native language.
Yeah, you're not like a coach or anything. You're not in charge of anyone. You just talk back and forth.
Yeah. But like, what if the person you're translating for doesn't like you? Like I feel like the amount of fun you have on the job is dependent on if the person is cool.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people maybe already have a translator that they learned from earlier or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're young and you like sports, learn a different language.
Get really good at it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I wish I had done that.
All right, my next one, obviously everybody wants to do this, but like build a company and then sell it. And
that'd be nice.
Like, obviously, I would never want to be someone who just like literally doesn't work for my whole life and gets like, just like if you had like $10 billion and then never worked, I would go insane. But if I had a passion like this podcast and like
sell the podcast.
Well, no. I mean, if I built a company and then sold it for like $100 million, then I would have like no financial stress and you just do what you like for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
It would be awesome.
So just don't work. Not working is the best job.
No, like selling a company, making a lot of money, and then not working.
Okay. So okay.
Yeah.
That's a cool job.
Yeah.
Next, I have skydiving instructor.
Oh, but you've never even been, so you don't know if that would be a cool job.
Yeah, but you just love skydiving. You just do it.
But for you personally, you don't know.
I'm just saying it would be cool. I haven't farmed. Wow, that sounded really like a little.
I haven't farmed.
No, I haven't farmed. I think it'd be cool.
Okay.
I haven't skydove.
Yeah.
But I want to. But it's just something that like. Same thing with like a helicopter pilot.
Yeah.
It'd be cool because you just do what you like and then you just fly around and then you just jump out of a plane with somebody.
Yeah.
It could be kind of annoying if it's someone that just won't jump and you're like, bitch.
Yeah, that probably happens all the time. Or people that like panic and like do shit they're not supposed to do or like pull on a string and you're like, stop.
Yeah. You're just choking somebody out with their
Wait, what?
So like you're strapped in, right? And the person's in front of you. If you're the instructor, I'm behind. They start freaking out. They don't know what to do and they start choking you.
Oh, I thought you were saying as the instructor, if the person starts like not listening, then you choke them.
Put them in a headlock.
It's like shut the fuck up.
Stop moving. That could work too. Mutual choking works.
Yeah. Did you spit on that mic?
I did.
Yeah. All right. Now, this one I think would be probably the coolest out of all the ones I wrote down. But so last episode, I talked about one of my favorite shows called Shameless. And in like season 8, or 9 maybe, one of the guys gets a job where I forget the specific word, but he basically hangs out with people that are recovering alcoholics and hangs out with them to make sure they don't drink.
Yeah, but if you watch that episode, it seemed awful.
I know. In the episode, it goes horribly wrong because... So basically, they're like kind of babysitters for alcoholics where like, I'm going to hang out with you and my whole job is to force you to not drink today. And from my understanding, it's generally for like celebrities or people that are like have public appearances so that they don't
need to be sober.
Yeah, so they don't show up drunk. And like he would sit outside her like hotel room, but then if she went out, it's like you just get to hang out and be boys with them, you know?
Yeah,
it's like
she ended up being really frustrating.
Yeah, so in that scenario, it would be horrible. But like if the person is like a recovering alcoholic, but they're also like pretty stable, like you don't have to really worry about them.
A stable alcoholic.
A stable alcoholic, that's easy. Which probably doesn't exist, but you know what I mean. Like that'd be cool if you get to hang out with a famous person and all you have to do is just like follow them around, like go to their show, go get dinner with them.
Yeah.
Hang out. You're just boys.
That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
I think it'd be awesome. Now, obviously I've never really dealt with any alcoholics. Yeah. And I also feel like to have that job, you probably also have to be a former alcoholic.
Yeah. So start drinking. I just thought of another one. When I talked about Jeff Probst from Survivor, the people that just design the challenges, that'd be fun. Like if you're a construction person or an engineer, you just get to design all these different challenges and build them, and then you probably just hang out on the island too on your off time.
I don't think they live on I don't think like everyone involved with the show lives on the island.
Well, then what? They get flown in every time they want to do a challenge?
No, they probably design the challenges at like a office building in LA.
Yeah, but you have to come and somebody is constructing them.
Yeah,
and they are probably staying because they're in Fiji.
Are they in Fiji?
Yeah, the past ones have been in Fiji. You're not flying back to the States and then flying in for one day to build whatever the hell.
Yeah.
So all the people on Survivor are living on an island. That's cool.
Yeah. Are they? I never watched the show, so I have no idea. But like, is it? Where do like the people that are competing? Where do they like sleep and stuff?
They have like a certain section of an island that they stay on, and they have to build their own.
So there's no like cabanas or anything. It's all like
there's like
fend
reward
for yourself.
challenges where you can get cabanas, like tarps and stuff, and fishing equipment. But
what about for food? Is food all like fend for yourself?
You get like a sack of rice and maybe some beans sometimes, and then otherwise there's coconuts on the island. You can go fishing. You have like spears and stuff. It's kind of fend for you, but there's also rewards, like reward challenges, and you can get like pizza and whatever.
But like, do you think that that's all real? Like, do you think that when the cameras turn off, they like give people like a bunch of shit?
No, they lose a lot of weight, so yeah, I think it's pretty real.
Okay.
I mean, if they're gonna die, they'll save them.
Like, I mean, yeah. I just always wonder because I know with like the Bear Grylls shows, like he would stay in hotels and shit.
Yeah, that wasn't very real, but Les Stroud was real. Survivor man.
Yeah, but do we know for sure that Survivor's real?
I mean, I can't say 100% because I haven't been there, but from what I understand, yeah, it's very real.
Okay. Wait, was that one of them, or do you have a different one?
I just thought of it. That was my last one, though.
Okay. My last one here, invent a board game.
That'd be cool.
And then, like, we create a game that we, like, did on the podcast, and people like it, and so then we, like, go to a company, and we're like, hey, we got this idea, and they're like, okay, we'll, like, pay you for this patent.
It's like Parks and Rec.
Do they do that in Parks and Rec?
Yeah, one of the characters does.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that'd be fun. I'm really into games and fun. Like I feel like every couple years there's like some new viral game that goes big from like YouTube or whatever. And
we should try to do that. We just gotta think of a game.
I feel like we have the type of minds where we could come up with something fun. It's just like once you have an idea, like I don't know, how do you go about making it?
I don't know. I'd probably ask my dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, moving on here.
Oh, wait, did you have?
Yeah. Before we hop into the segments, I found an article. I think it's called like the 8 best jobs in the world. Some of these, I'm not gonna go like super in depth, but I'll just read you what they're called. Disney manager, or Disney Imagineer. Sorry. So like, there's people that get paid. You have to be an actual engineer, but basically you're a Disney Imagineer where you dream up like different Disney like rides and like
that's
like
cool.
at the parks you like design like what the castles will look like and the rides and shit.
That'd be nice.
That would be cool. Professional cuddler.
Oh yeah.
Between $30,000 and $100,000 per year.
Oh.
Who's paying $100,000 for
but
someone
30?
to cuddle them? I mean, yeah. But like,
hey, if you get me what? If you can make $100K cuddling,
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead.
But like, who's paying?
I don't think that's one of the best jobs because there's weird situations you'll get yourself into.
But generally, if someone has enough money to pay you to cuddle them, they're probably
it's
not
probably
like
not
a psycho.
one person though.
Oh,
it's probably like
you're cuddling like tons of people.
Yeah, like a Craigslist thing.
I was thinking like if I could be someone's personal cuddler.
That's even
like
weirder.
J-Lo.
That's even weird. Well,
dude,
but
I want like a hot girl to cuddle with me.
They don't want that because they can have anybody.
No.
J-Lo's got A-Rod, John.
Kyle, just because a girl's attractive doesn't mean she can get any guy she wants. Okay?
It kind of does, but
private island caretaker.
That's whatever. That sounds awesome. I don't even know what that is.
Private islands need lots of upkeep, but your downtime is on an island. So it says with the growing trend among the super rich to buy private islands comes a growing demand in caretakers for these private tropical paradises. So it's like these little rando islands in the middle of nowhere. Your job is just to like live there when the other people aren't there and like maintain it.
Dude,
that's pretty dope.
Do you live there alone though? Because that'd be really boring. Maybe
and it's scary. Like you're in the middle of like nowhere.
Yeah, what if you lose reception? You don't have reception.
No.
How are you getting sat phone?
Maybe it's.
What if the satellites go out? You're stuck.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Ben and Jerry's flavor guru, just test all their flavors.
That could be good and bad though, because there's probably some really bad ones.
And you get really fat if you eat ice cream all day.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Ben and Jerry were both probably huge.
And my stomach hurts after like one bowl of ice cream. Imagine just eating ice cream all day.
Yeah.
Water slide tester, no thanks.
Why?
what if it's like it's a test run, so no one has been on this? What if it's like falls apart when you're on it?
And you slide on the grass. It's okay.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, what if there's like a nail sticking out and you get sliced?
Yeah, fuck that. Professional Netflix watcher? Okay, what?
That's nice, but that might be boring. What if the show sucks? You have to watch it?